from Tenesse Falcon. Is Lamar worth $40 million? I don't know if he's worth 40, but I think that's what you're going to have to pay him. Lamar entering this year, I would have said yes. But let's be objective. As I am a Lamar Jackson fan, he didn't play too well. He didn't. Injury's a factor now. So I don't want to pay Lamar $40 million. Can I get his guaranteed money low? He's his own agent. Can I get that low guaranteed money so that if he does get hurt, I've got an out down the road? I don't think Tyler Huntley's your guy. I think Lamar Jackson's a much better quarterback, but he didn't play that well this year. There's still room to grow. And if this is his peak to get MVP Lamar, of course you're going to pay him $20 million. Last year, Lamar, not so much. Then again, it's the alternative is, what else are you going to do? You're gonna try and trade him for Aaron Rodgers? I mean, it's a fun idea. Packers say no. I mean, can you get him for Russ? Maybe. Not the worst idea ever, but that's kind of stretching into the extremes, I think. So that doesn't happen very often. So it's kind of pay or don't pay. It's the Kirk Cousins dilemma. And I think Lamar is better than Kirk Cousins, by the way. But what is the most you would pay Lamar Jackson per year? Let me know in the comments. This is the pinned comment on today's video. So the ad break comes here on YouTube. Take advantage of it and let me know. From Jacob Rawleigh, I want the Ravens to trade up and get Charles Cross. How much would a trade up cost? All right, folks, time to bust out the NFL trade value chart here. Now, the Ravens, as things sit right now, have the number 14 overall pick. I think you'd have to jump into at least the top 10. I'm worried about the Giants and Cardinals, the 5 to 7 picks really being in your way. The Browns and Minnesota, maybe Washington, Jets, Denver, could you tackle those? So let's say you got to get up to at least number 8. You got to trade in the end with the Atlanta Falcons. I think the most likely trade that you would be able to pull off is probably packaging your first-round pick and your second-round pick. Using the trade value chart, that gets you to about the Giants at 7. So maybe you get a day 3 pick back, but I think your 1 and your 2 is what you would have to move to guarantee you get Charles Cross if he's on the board beyond the top 5. From Howard Griego, can the Steelers trade their number 1 pick for Tyler Huntley? They can. I don't know why they would. Huntley's been nice, but he's in that Minshew mold. He's not your franchise guy. He's an NFL caliber quarterback. He's going to make money as a backup QB. He's in a great spot in Baltimore, but you trade a first-round pick for Huntley, you're saying he's your franchise guy, at least for the short term. And I don't think that's who Huntley is. He was a gem. I thought he should have been drafted. I had a draftable grade on him when he came out of Utah, but franchise QB, I'm just not sold. Hit the big red button, folks. That's the subscribe button if you want daily NFL news and rumors. By the way, we push out 3 or more videos every single day. So make sure your notifications are set to all. That way you don't miss out on anything here at Chat Sports. If you guys want free videos every single day on the NFL, hit that big red button and subscribe. Chat Sports is your home in the offseason for all the latest NFL news and rumors.
Let's go to Tomert Downey Jr. Should the Ravens bring back Alejandro Villanueva? Another good question here. So the Ravens, they brought in Villanueva basically once Ronnie Stanley went down with an injury. Then they traded away Orlando Brown. I like Villanueva. He's a really good veteran. He's a good dude, good locker room presence, but he was not worth the money that they went ahead and paid him. So for me, I'm actually going to go ahead and say no, I wouldn't go ahead and bring back Alejandro Villanueva.
From Nuk'd House, what is a possible high-caliber player that could be moved on in a trade or being cut that nobody's talking about? It's a good question. I think there are lots of names. You guys can sound off in the comments. Here's one for you. How about Amari Cooper? Cooper's contract is set up to be moved or restructured this year. And I just wonder if Dallas is a bit upset with Cooper and the drops and the COVID stuff, and overall being a bit inconsistent. I would not move on from him, but I think Dallas could. So I think Amari is a big name to monitor on that front.
Coming in from the truth, none of the quarterbacks are first rounders in my opinion, but in my opinion, Pickett goes first. Lots of experience. I don't really 100% agree that none of them are first rounders. Kenny Pickett to me reminds me a lot of Justin Herbert, not in terms of talent, but in terms of Herbert had 4 years at Oregon, and when he came to play for the Chargers, he was kind of ready to go. Pickett got a lot better year after year after year, kind of similar to what Joe Burrow saw, where Pickett's not this super athletic guy. He just has unbelievable pocket awareness, and he's just a gamer. So I agree that I don't know if I would take any of these guys in the top 10, but I agree. Pickett's probably going to be the number one guy off the board. Now, if you guys want to bet on NFL draft props, there's going to be a ton of them. You can actually do them at chatsports.com/bet. Make sure you use promo code NFL Daily for 125% deposit bonus. Now, if you want to bet on any NFL playoff game, you can go ahead and do so. If you want to bet on some head coaching props, you can go ahead and do so. How do you do it? Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code NFL Daily for 125% deposit bonus. Now, I might just be saying this because I'm hungry. This deal is so good. Imagine a world where you get a pizza, they give you a free pizza, then you get 2 additional slices. Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. Who is the best quarterback left in the playoffs? I want you to scroll on down in the comments section. Let me know. You can go with Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Josh Allen. Is there anybody else? Matthew Stafford. I think you're crazy. Joe Burrow. I wouldn't say you're totally crazy, but I think it's either Josh Allen, it's either Tom Brady, or it's Patrick Mahomes. Let's go to Douglas Anderson. What are the chances that Mayock gets a job with ESPN or one of the major networks after failing as a GM with the Raiders? So I saw a rumor out there. They're like, oh, I can't believe a team would or a company would hire Mayock after he failed with the Raiders. I mean, there's people all over the place. Like, I don't know. There's NFL analysts everywhere who were terrible where they were before, and now they're trying to do it on television. I think Mayock does end up getting a gig. I don't know where it's going to be, but there's going to be somebody who hires him on name and merit alone. I mean, Mayock's not dumb. I think he knows what he's talking about. He also kind of got thrown in there with John Gruden. Now, we have a big-time game this week. You got the Titans up against the Bengals. It's the very first game on Saturday of all the divisional round games. Now, remember, if you want to bet on it, you can go to chatsports.com/bet. Promo code NFL Daily. So type TEN for the Titans or CIN for the Cincinnati Bengals. Let me know who you got.